Oh man. Get enough sleep?
I think I had a bad batch of the chicharron. What do you call it? Lechon.
Oh, you got lechon yesterday?
Yeah, I was eating that in front of you.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to what you're eating.
Yeah.
I was trying not to look at it because I didn't want to like, damn, I want some. Just ran into Josh here, working out again, beast. And
Fucking tired.
he called those baby arms, but those are pretty big arms. He got his disciple in back of him, training him. Worked out together yesterday.
Fucking killed it. Tuesday, guys. Look out for it. It's gonna be a nice ass workout.
Tuesday it is. Now I'm just waiting on Mark and we're gonna start our own workout. See y'all later, guys.
Alright, bro. How much water do y'all drink, peeps? I've been drinking a lot more water lately, and I've been finding that I'm slimming down as well. It doesn't mean that I'm trying to use water to mask my hunger. I eat pretty good, but little by little, the more I get into fitness, I'm cleaning up more and more. I would recommend, if you're just starting out exercising, not to go on a diet. Just exercise, relax. Don't be trying to kill yourself in the gym and then torture yourself by being strict on a diet. The more you invest in yourself and get into fitness, you're naturally gonna wanna just watch what you eat, and little by little, it just gets better. There's nothing wrong with eating burgers and pizza as long as you're putting in more work than what you're doing, working your mouth, if I could say. So me and Mark here, when he came down, he was on vacation, and I met him through my wife. Him and my wife are best friends. And they came down for a few days here in Vegas, and he wanted to work out. So I was glad I got to get one day to work out with them. We tried another day, but they were just too busy, and he had a lot of stuff going on. Of course, you don't want to just be in the gym on vacation. But we worked out on military press. This is one of the ones I've been working on, and he wanted shoulders, and this is one I enjoy doing. We started off pressing, starting off really light, warming up with 50s, then went to 70s, and all the way up to 110, as you see here. And what I started doing recently is that I used to say, or brag, and I'll probably do it later on, but there's a time and place for me that I'm finding myself that I don't need a sandbag. And what I mean by sandbag is, if I could press, say, 80 pounds like 20 times, then I could actually do 90 pounds, say 12 times. And if I could do it 12 times comfortably, I could add more weight. So my start off weight is actually my start off weight with the Easy Curl bars. It's I think I could start off with 110, to be honest, but I just warm up to it. I'm still in the beginning phase. I'm only maybe 4 or 5 months in, so I'm really careful. And just taking it one step at a time each day. And I think that's the way everybody should be, instead of being so, as much as you want to see and get huge and big and buff, right, and ripped, you also gotta just be careful and not overdo it at times. So it's been working for me that way. I know sometimes people you just gotta do what you gotta do, and sometimes you feel it better on some days, sometimes you don't. But I've been changing it up with my exercises, as in not sandbagging as much. Sometimes I just want to burn off a lot more calories, so I'll just do a lot more reps. But this week, or the video after this, I've been watching myself and not sandbagging. So it's really helped, especially in supersets and curls. This is one also that Mark was doing, and I found that he wasn't coming down far enough, so his arms stayed really tight, and it builds a lot of tension in your arms. Instead of where I'm coming down, it looks kind of comfortable. After a while, Mark just when I put my fingers below the bar to give him kind of a mark where to go, because sometimes you can't see it standing up or leaning up on the preacher curl machine or this bench, whatever it is. And sometimes you gotta give your friends a little mark, or put your hand down there just like that to just let them know where to come down to. And it really helps. It goes a long way. That little half-inch or inch stretch makes a big difference in the biceps. It also makes them look full and a lot longer instead of so tiny. And you gotta flex really hard on your bicep just to show your muscle. So I've been working on that recently too. I failed at that. I had 4 10s on there on each side, and there's nothing wrong with failing, but at times you want to grab heavier weight and just see what you could do. And you also want to kind of train your mind to say, you know, I got it halfway up last time, maybe I could do better the next time. So it's all taking steps at a time, like I say. Form and control. I really like just standing on this preacher curl. I like the way this feels in my biceps, so I've been doing it a lot more recently, as well as hammer curls. Mark is pretty strong with the curls. Maybe because he drinks a lot of Heinekens, if he still does. So it was really good. It's really good working out with people more and more. For the longest time, if you've been following me from the beginning of working out, I was just working out on my own. So I'm glad I'm finding people, and people are asking to work out with me. So it's exciting, and it keeps when you work out with somebody, it just makes you want to go harder. You don't want to be the friend that's like, oh, I can't do that. It's more of that alpha male comes out. This is one exercise I was showing Mark to help the biceps. Even though he has really nice biceps, I want that little movement of just having it out at an angle, and I said it in my last video too. It helps really good, and by military pressing, it helps really just shoot a lot of the blood flow inside your biceps. And then I would go from the curls, as I'm doing right here, military press, and then back to curls. Either you could do it the same way, both hands at the same time, or you could just do it left, right, or whatever combination you can. Just feel what works best for your muscles and go for that. If it's not working for you, just figure out what does and then go from there. It's all a learning process. What works for me may not work for Mark, but he changed it after a while. He was trying to find, when he was in military press there, he was trying to come with his elbows in and come back out for military press. So, and that was on his own. I wasn't telling him to do anything, but if you're working out with somebody and you want to just add to it, go ahead and add to it. It should be your workout as much as the person that's saying let's do this or let's do that. With the hammer curls, because our arms were already fatigued, we started off light. I just wanted to make sure that stretch came out within the elbow. Sometimes when it's tight, a lot of people, especially for myself, it gives that little pop, and I just wanted to make sure Mark doesn't hurt himself, especially on vacation. You know what, I wouldn't have heard the last of it if I did hurt him. But Mark is really strong. He said he's never done hammer curls on the bench here, and I think he enjoyed it. And he told me afterwards that he learned a few things that he liked. So I was happy about that, you know, like. And some of the stuff I've done in fitness isn't just starting out now. When I was in the military, besides learning whatever the Army had us do, I was also researching and giving exercises, which everybody in the military does, especially the Army, which is what I'm talking about. But I used to be a remedial fitness instructor, so I would help soldiers get in shape. And besides just sticking to the basic push-ups, sit-ups, and run, which is the only thing they're looking for at the time, I don't know if they changed the standards. I would do things different just to help them and find their strong points. And I had a lot of soldiers that I helped do that with, and it was fun. It was exciting. And me in fitness and instructing, I have quite a bit of stuff under my belt. I may not be known for it, but the people who know me know how I am and how I commit to everything that I show anybody that I'm doing. I never do something and it's not it's just for a moment. It's kind of there ends up being a history with it and a longevity with it. I just run with everything that I learn and apply, and I just love it. I love life that way. With this, Mark was putting, if you look at the weights, it's up high on his knees, and he was trying to pop them up just like you would in a military press, seated. And after a while, I told him, like, I was trying to see how comfortable he was doing it, because I don't want to be the type that every little thing, like, come on, Mark, don't do this, don't do that. So you got to watch how you talk to people. Don't talk to people like your kids, and I didn't. I respect Mark very much. He's a really good friend. What I recommend to people, a really good tip, is to bring that weight close to your hips as much as possible, and tighten up your stomach when you're coming back. You want to be so loose. You want to have a nice base and support as you roll down nice and slow, and the weight falls right into your arms, just about. Here I cut it out, but Mark had did the same thing. And the heavier you go with the weight, the dumbbells on your knees, and you're trying to kick them up, it's a lot of counterbalance or counterweight, and you're gonna end up hurting yourself. And I'm glad I showed Mark that. The first time he didn't do it good. The second time he understood what I was trying to do. So right here is a good view. Get the dumbbells close to your hips as much as possible. And as you're coming down, just keep your tummy and your back a little tight somewhat, just a nice firm base, and the weights just fall right into it. And it feels really good. Instead of having my elbows so out left and right with my shoulders, I do have it, like I said before, with military press. I have them kind of pointed in just a little bit. That way I don't load my shoulders so much and strain them, because before I used to just have shoulder problems. And I still do, but this helps not hurt it so much. And actually there's no pain at all by doing it this way. Same thing again, dumbbells as close as possible, and went up to, I think I went up to 105, maybe 100. No, I stayed at 90 because Mark got stuck at 90 or 80, and I didn't want to go up any higher. I don't want to show off or anything. And here his left arm is up, right arm, and I'm sure that's happened to y'all. And it's good that he had discipline. I see a lot of people just try to anger their way up in the weight and I see that they lose a little bit of control. So it's good that Mark showed, I could see discipline in that, you know, that he got halfway up and that's all he could get. And I told him once we get to that weight that we were just gonna stay there. And here I said, you know, just rep out as much as you could. And I think I may have did 12 to 16, I'm not sure, of 90 pounds. And again, with all the weights we were doing before, I could really feel it. And if you look at my right shoulder, right by the t-shirt, there's a little vein popping out there. And that got me so stoked and excited that my body is starting to slim down and definition is gonna start coming soon. These little telltale signs. So I had to drop the GoPro to help Mark, and I just kept it this way. This is the way I recorded it upside down. I thought it was pretty cool and used it as an intro. And that's a wrap. If you enjoyed the video we got together of our workout of me and Mark, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and let me know about the tips that I've mentioned before. It's really helped me with dumbbell press. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for the motivation. Thanks for everything. Leave some comments down below. Let me know what you think.